Welcome to this conversation. I'm here with Paul Weydert from Dassault Systèmes, and we're going to talk about something that I think we're going to shape industries for quite some time. Paul, digital twins, help us understand what it is and what you do in this space.
Yeah, so in Dassault Systèmes, what we call virtual twin is a virtual representation of something that exists. It could be a line, a product, supply chain. And our goal is to replicate and to be as precise as we can, so that if we do simulation in the virtual twin, we will have the exact same result in real life. So it's really like a twin, and both of those two elements can send information to each other.
So what type of industries are interesting for those kind of applications?
Every type of industry. It can go from automobile to aerospace and defense, smart cities, like really wide, and all industries are concerned by virtual twins.
Yeah. And this, when we talk about virtual twin or digital twin today, it's very much we're talking about real-time representation of the data. So what kind of requirements does that put on the network that support these applications?
I mean, when we are running simulation and also doing things in real life, of course we need speed, which is something that is obviously important, but also like reliability. I mean, we don't want the network to crash into the middle of something. So this is really important for us to have a great network to perform our tasks.
So what type of networks are you considering, and which ones have you found to be working well?
So right now we are using 5G's network. We have two interests in that. The first one is that, for example, in those type of events, it allows us to run our simulation fluently without any disturbance. And also we were showing connection between the real product and the real life. And this is where we need real speed, because when we are doing modification on the product, like assembling, and there is a defect, we want to gather the information as quickly as possible so we can take the right action to mitigate the issue. So this is why we are choosing 5G to get this response and the quickness of the network.
Yeah. And we've done some cross-pollination between your learnings and insights and our insights on the network. So what insights do you bring home after all the conversations you've had?
Wow. I think the thing that I've realized, and because I worked to prepare this demo, is private network for companies. I mean, I've always heard about 5Gs like in cities, like on my phone, but there's so much things that were developed for companies together, like, because there are a lot of constraints, especially for companies, like the data has to be secured, things like that. So I was not aware of all those type of security that was also embedded in the 5G network. So I think that would be it for me.
No, so what we tried to cover here is a little bit like the nature of some of the collaborations that are taking place here. And between Ericsson and Dassault Systèmes, I think this is a really interesting field going forward. And I feel very energized with the fact of hearing a little bit like you how it has come along and what is exciting. Thank you very much for coming here.